So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. Alright guys, hi everybody, Martha here. So today we finished reading the second story in the third Tales of the Plzzaplex. Now we're on to the second story into that one. And that one is called Pursuit Pressure, which this one I find it more sad because it's scary. A lot of times, like when the person's 100% a good, so far, like in the story, like when the character's a good person, you feel sorry for the person. When the person's a bad person, you say, okay, that person probably end up deserve to die. I know we don't like hearing that, but yeah. So, um, yeah. So we got really five characters that happen are in the story that are main-ish. Um, we don't know when this one takes place. Do we ever do that? We were no. We just know it takes place during in the Plzzaplex time. So the characters in this, the main character in this is Luca, and there's also Noah, Asher, and Manny. And they are Manny and Noah are a couple. They're both prom queen and king, and Asher and Luca are their friends who both feel like that they're being like their servants and stuff like that. And so they go to a BR play. They go to a place in the Plzzaplex where you can play as characters and stuff like that, and act out a scene from the Plzzaplex. And we see Golden Freddy. So sorry, Matt Pat, your theory has been proven wrong. Good day, sir. I'm kidding. um. So basically we see that they put their costumes on. Chica is dressed up as Manny's dressed as Chica. Um, we and let me see where Asher Noah dressed up as. They make Luca dressed as Springtrap because he doesn't want to because he apparently a kid named Kenny missing, so maybe he is one of the missing kids that we see in the game. Security breach on the newspaper during one of those endings, and let me see. Um, so I'm not gonna tell you everybody who's dressed as who, but basically, while they're playing, we see a Foxy um, like box thing pop out and scare Manny. Since they Luca is dressed up as Springtrap. Apparently the suit is slowly killing him. Like every single time he moves, something bad happens to him. He notices a guy named Earl, watching the kids, and acting weird. To put that in a note, and so eventually, Luca gets so hurt that he can't move, but he has to put a lot of strength into it. And eventually, his friends leave him and go off to eat afterwards, and just be jerk friends, not caring. Like they can't tell that he seriously had a problem doing things. Like he can't talk properly and stuff like that. So they just go off and leave him and eat their pizza and leave him to freaking die. What the heck? What kind of people do that? And eventually he like gets into a part the Plzzaplex where he sees Earl, which is an anagram for real. What do you think about it? And we see a bunch of kids who are he probably kidnapped, and he's gonna kill these poor kids. So one that he ends up saving from Earl is when he thinks it's like Manny. Her name is, where is her name? Amy. He saves Manny from her, and this is here we go. Let me read this to you. The last page and a half for you guys. Luca jerked himself forward instant to track the man, and instead of tracking Earl through, Luca fell into him. But he worked at work too. Luca, off balance, drive them and Earl to the floor. Although he tried to throw Luca off, Luca didn't give Earl a chance to get gas the pain. Instead of Luca bent himself around Earl and wrapped him instant around the hold. Earl scrapped to free, but it even through Luca was tired was dying. He was wanting strength, and the suit heavy metal was greater than what Earl's skinny face could master. Luca had Earl pinned, so he could use his advantage wrapped in his round paws around Earl's neck. Squeezed as hard as he could. Earl tried to buckle free of Luca's passive hold, but Luca had hands that could turn placed into his hands and mastered into the suit. He could hook into Earl's neck and phase into extreme into Earl's airway was permanent blocked. Earl's body massed through the floor and kicked out of the bruise, and seems like a lifetime during that lifetime. Luca's memory tumbled out of the mind of his last review, tracking the scent of his past. Luca's hope was for the future was unfolding in his inner vision. These hopes were being filled. He wasn't going to anchored and been anything they've been so sure to do. Finally, Earl went still. As soon as Earl stopped moving, Luca let himself in the infants of his body, and everything except his hands seemed to be focused on Earl's neck went limp, and that through Luca had still thought he beyond him, and he was enter passion and then working again. His final act had not been for someone else's idea. It was his own. So yeah, basically Earl saved Amy Basically, sorry. Luca saved Amy from Earl. So, and the other kids. So, we had basically two, and Earl was dressed up as golden Bonnie. So we basically had two golden bodies fight each other to the death. Which golden Bonnie won? I'm sorry, I can't believe I laughed at that, but just weird. We never had this happen in the stories before. I can't believe they even come up with new ideas for this. So the next one I'm gonna read when I get to it, when I have time. I'm not even bought the next one yet. I'm not buying the next one till I'm done reading this one. So, let me figure how to say this. Clairdophobia, which is the fear of being trapped. Okay. We'll see what that one's about. So, I'll see you guys later. And also the apparently, who knows, this is apparently the Five Nights at Freddy's movie has started filming again since they got a new director, so they gotta start filming again. Yay! So hopefully this time it sticks. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. Can't wait for the third story in this. So, bye.